Sharon that she'll take her to Silent Hill to try to solve her issues, even though Sharon never remembers what she said while sleepwalking. Later, when Christopher comes home from work, he keeps calling Rose but she won't pick up. However, he finds her search for Silent Hill on the computer, learning that it's a haunted town in West Virginia and it's full of underground fire. That night, Rose stops at a gas station and notices that Sharon's drawings have changed from cute into horrific things, including a weirdly shaped cross. Rose asks Sharon about it and the girl freaks out because she doesn't remember doing it. As Rose calms her down, Officer Sybil watches nearby. When Rose goes inside to pay, she asks for directions to Silent Hill and the clerk says the road doesn't reach that town anymore. She also tells Rose that her card was declined. Rose immediately calls Christopher, who confirms he blocked the cards and says Sharon will be better at a hospital with medication. Rose just points out that medication never worked and hangs up. Outside, Sybil approaches Sharon to check she's fine, but Sharon knows to ignore strangers. At that moment, Rose comes back and drives away. Moments later on the road, Sybil tries to make Rose pull over. At first, Rose stops the car, however she sees a sign marking the way to Silent Hill and decides to speed up to escape from Sybil. There's a fence blocking the bridge but Rose just drives through it to keep going. As they approach a foggy area, the radio starts screeching with static and Sharon screams in pain as she covers her ears. Suddenly a girl appears in the middle of the road and Rose has to turn the car to dodge, causing the vehicle to slip away and crash. When Rose wakes up, she discovers Sharon is missing and that she's on the outskirts of Silent Hill, where the fog is even thicker and it's constantly raining ash. Yelling her daughter's name, Rose runs down the road and enters the town, which seems to be empty. She sees a small figure running by and Rose follows her into a dark alley. At the same time, a siren starts wailing through town. A heavy darkness takes over the alley and Rose takes out her lighter, which doesn't help much. She hears a voice whispering "Mommy" and keeps on searching until she finds an abandoned stretcher. Someone moves again nearby and Rose follows again, but she freezes when she finds a mutilated person wearing mining gear and hung on the fence by wires that make it bleed all over the floor. Suddenly a monster called Grey Child appears behind her and glows when it tries to touch her. A screaming Rose runs away as more Grey Children show up, but she finds the way blocked by the fence. The Grey Children soon surround her and tear her jacket off as they try to hurt her. Eventually Rose finds an exit and pushes a door to enter a building, however she trips and the children surround her again, trying to grab her to keep her from moving. Rose yells in fear and the children start disintegrating as she passes out. Moments later Rose wakes up inside an abandoned bowling alley where music is playing. She immediately runs out and tries to leave the town, only to find an abyss of fog cutting the road off. Suddenly Dahlia appears behind her, explaining only the Dark One can let people in or out of Silent Hill. She also shares that she had a daughter called Alessa but she lost her after they made terrible things to her. When Rose shows her a picture of Sharon, Dahlia says that's her child and tries to steal the locket. Rose has to push her off